Cecilia. How's it going, YouTube? Down Affairs 21 here, and here with my good buddy Vic.
What's up?
We're actually here having a little fireworks party earlier, but yeah, we decided to actually show off to you guys this deck profile of the Sword Girls of
Musketeer build.
Musketeers. He actually recently went undefeated at our locals this past week with this deck.
Yep.
Overall, a nice, good, efficient deck, and yeah, Vic's gonna just go ahead and show you guys what he has for you.
Alright.
Go ahead, take it away.
Alright, man. So here's a generic grade 3 searcher, top 5 cards. I don't know her name, I don't care at all.
Kirah.
Well,
Yeah.
let's call it Broccoli for now on. Basically, that's what she has at the end of her.
Broccoli hair.
Right?
But she is like your generic grade 3 searcher, but she is a Musketeer. So
Yeah,
she's
so
nice
it's a good target.
It's a nice target to sack.
Right? And the main star is 4 Cecilias. Sorry, man. Yeah. Really good card, especially when you recycle Counterblast 1. Limit Break, though. Counterblast 1, search 5 cards from your drop zone that has Musketeer in the name, so this would
Normal
be
units, not triggers. Keep that in mind.
That'll be broken if it does that. And put them at the bottom of your deck and call 2 Cecilias.
So it's a nice little +2 you get.
Yep.
Her second effect's pretty good though too.
Yep. It's a free sacker, so if you have this, you could just sack her, search the top 5 cards for a Musketeer, like something like this.
Yeah, so pretty much she allows you to sacrifice any units to help replenish your field. Look for any Musketeer, you just put it on the field. So ideally she allows you to set up your field without using too much from your hand, which is really nice. So she could definitely generate a lot of advantage too. I saw you do that a lot at the local tournaments too as well.
Oh yeah, I've been doing that a lot.
Yeah, but she is the main card of the deck, hence why this starter's not too bad. Because if you don't open Cecilia, you're gonna have a bad time.
Yeah, this is why I still run this.
If you don't open Cecilia, you're gonna have a bad time.
Pretty much, as
Yeah.
said by I don't know who said that. But yeah.
Yep. Anyways,
That's your main boss. Then
secondary, 12k vanilla.
just her when it's boosted, it's 12k, but it's a Musketeer.
Yeah, so another target, of course.
Pretty good, solid hit good numbers.
Yep. And the grade 2s, what's the name? August or Augusto?
Augusto.
Yeah, I just call him August because I didn't feel like saying the O at the end.
Augusto. But yeah.
Yep. 12k attackers. It's really nice.
It's only have a Musketeer Vanguard, which I mean your deck is mainly Musketeers, so
Yeah,
it's a nice card to help hit numbers.
Yep.
Yeah, the deck. What I noticed with the deck too, like it doesn't hit the best numbers, but it hits good consistent numbers, which is good enough for the most part, especially if you're generating advantage. So
Yep.
yeah, these are really good to have.
Onto the second one. Kaivant, 4 copies, of course.
I don't know, Kaivant.
I'm gonna call it Kevin from now on.
Kevin. But yeah, he's actually pretty unique skill.
Yep, it's same thing as Cecilia, only you had to counterblast 1 and search the top 4 instead of 5.
So, and that's when he's placed on the rear guard or Vanguard circle.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. So it's like if you sacrifice for Cecilia's skill and you end up superior calling this, you could probably even continue it if you need to.
Yeah.
Maybe if you need to try and get another Musketeer in the graveyard or the drop zone, excuse me, to use up Cecilia's skill again. So it's pretty good.
Yep.
So very important cards.
Key cards, and you got
Self-damagers.
Yep, so OP.
Almira. I actually knew someone named Almira. But yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, it's stuff.
Self-explanatory for
Yeah,
those,
pretty
but yeah, it is a Musketeer.
Yep.
Musketeer target. Self-damagers. It does allow you to limit break Cecilia a little bit early,
Yeah.
which is pretty nice. So it's nice to have.
And a free sacker if you don't like that column that she's on.
Yeah, it's always true. Great ones.
Grade 1s, perfect guards.
Perfect.
4 of them. You gotta run them.
Simple as that.
Yep. And too bad she's not a Musketeer. Otherwise, I'll be getting her back in my deck.
Yeah, that'll be. I wish.
Yeah, right. 4 copies of Ruth.
She's like your K clone.
Yep.
These are probably like one of my favorite cards just because
Yeah.
they boost for 7k and they're 10k attackers, which is always solid.
Yep. So you can tag anything that's 10k or lower. Just pick out anything.
It's pretty good.
Yep.
She's hot. I think she's like the hottest card in the deck. Sorry, Cecilia.
And other card of Musketeers is
The same clone as
Kevin.
yeah, but
Kevin.
Rebecca. It's an easier name to remember. Yeah.
Rebecca's the same thing. Counterblast 1, target 1, and search top 4.
Yeah,
Call.
so you just keep sacrificing. So the idea with the deck is ideally Cecilia does net you a +2, so she does give you 2 units on the field without sacrificing resources from your hand. And then when you keep superior calls like Rebecca or the grade 2 clone of this one, it allows you just to ideally get a nice, good, consistent field without using anything from your hand. So it's pretty good. 7K booster is also pretty solid as well.
Yeah, his numbers. And AK Vanillas.
Corollas.
Yep.
Dude, we're trying to actually put a fourth one in here because the AK is very important. What I found also, like when we were testing, is with the Corolla Dragon, she kind of serves as a good Vanguard booster just because Cecilia doesn't get any extra power by herself. So being able to hit 18 against any potential crossfire is always good. But the AKs are still very important, nonetheless.
Behind this is 20K column.
Not good. It's pretty good. I mean,
that's the only good number in the deck.
The highest you can go is 20, but
other than that, that's all.
Yeah, it's not really a power deck, but it hits good consistent numbers that you need, and it's really more of a advantage engine it's pretty much has. So it's still pretty good nonetheless.
Yep. And the trigger lineup is 4 heals, of course. I had a little testing with this. I'm testing 6 draws and 6 crits.
Yeah, it's not too bad to get extra draws.
Yep.
How did the extra draw triggers work for you, especially in this tournament we participated this past week?
It helped me a lot, especially when it comes to getting extra guard. When they come in and play really good, when you need that extra card to guard.
Yeah, so it helps like add a little bit more card advantage on top of it. I mean, it's even argued that you can even go with like heavier on crits, just because Cecilia does give you the +2, which is kind of better than what a draw trigger can get. But you know, I've seen a lot of players run 6/6 as well.
Yep.
I personally would just go heavier crits, but the 6/6 seems to be working out for you.
Yep.
But yeah, overall, I guess we can just demonstrate real quick how the play works with Cecilia.
Yep.
Just to demonstrate for the viewers at home.
All right. So basically,
So let's say you have a Cecilia here, and you have 5 units in the drop zone.
Doesn't matter which one. Let's put one of these in there.
Have some variety. So let's do this here. So let's go ahead and just demonstrate real quick how that works. So right now you're at limit break. So what's the first thing that the users have to do?
What the user has to do is Counterblast 1 obviously to search up to 5. This normally doesn't count because it says trigger unit.
And this is from your drop zone.
Yeah. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
And we're gonna assume that he doesn't have a field.
Yeah. And 5. These, let's see. It doesn't have to be this. It could be that.
Yeah. It doesn't matter at this point.
Yeah.
But like,
so
yeah, you shuffle him back.
Basically, just keep the Cecilia in the field because you want to search her anyways.
And then you bring out the SPS go in the center. So you bring out 2.
Yep.
So then, keep in mind too, with Cecilia's second skill, you don't have to use Counterblast. So at this point, you just sack one of them.
Sack this or the booster. I'd rather keep the booster for now because the chances of getting a good card behind her is slim.
So let's see. So you sacrifice the Cecilia. You search the top 5. Let's say you get this one.
Yeah.
So you can call this. At this point, you can still continue the combos. You can Counterblast 1, sacrifice maybe this one, this unit here.
Yep.
And you can search the top 4 cards.
And
so let's say, you get something like this.
Yeah, that's a 9K column right there already.
Yeah, so as you see here, we're able to generate a pretty decent column with 19, but at the same time, we got a +2 off Cecilia. We got 2 free units to work with, and then next turn you can just sacrifice it. I mean, one thing I really like with the Musketeers too is it takes away the benefit that some decks like Kagero, MLB, where they have removal, rearguard removal, it kind of cancels those out and makes those skills obsolete just because it just kind of supplies your graveyard faster, and you're going to get them back anyway.
Basically, this deck laughs at anything that retires.
Yeah, I mean, if your opponent tries to go aggressive at rearguards, it's not going to matter as much. Just because
you'll replenish them back.
Yeah, so your opponent's just gonna end up wasting attacks anyway. So yeah, it catches opponents off guard who aren't aware of it.
Yep.
But yeah, overall it's a really good deck. It's a lot of fun to play. It has some pretty good consistency as well.
Yep.
I think until here, it does have problems, like I said, to hit really amazing numbers, but that's not really the goal of the deck. Generates great advantage and hits consistent numbers, I feel.
Well, there is a booster pack. I forget what it's called, but Corolla would be replaced with another Musketeer called Dandelion something, I forget.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a 9K booster.
Yeah, so basically you have it behind Cecilia to hit good numbers. 19 and 21 behind Kevin. Or
Hermann. Kevin. But yeah, so there you have it, guys. That is the Musketeer deck profile. Yeah, but I'd say if you have about, how much does that cost you? Like 100? Well, $100 pre-order, $150 at most. But yeah, it's a nice fun deck to play, and yeah, overall I like it.
It's pretty good. I like the deck so far. I'm learning its playstyle, especially when I play Inchbug most of the time. I'm learning how to rush at people, especially when you have this card or August, whatever his name was.
The Bedivere clone too.
Yeah.
So yeah, you have good beers. But yeah, other than that, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment down below if you guys want to suggest any matches you want to see this in action with. We could definitely try and fulfill that for you. And as always, leave it comment down below. Give a thumbs up. We always like that. Thumbs ups are always good.
Yep.
And yeah, thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.
All right. See you.